New Jersey high school hockey from the Prudential Center in downtown Newark, New Jersey. It's the non-public championship game featuring the third-seeded Christian Brothers Academy Colts taking on the top-seeded Delbarton Green Wave. Well, hello again, everybody. I'm John Hester alongside Pete Caggiano as we get set for the third game of our triple header, the one that everybody's been waiting for. These two of the most formidable teams in the state of New Jersey. They've played twice. They've each won one. Tonight's the rubber match.
Well, John, we're in for an absolutely tremendous game tonight. And to quote the nature boy Ric Flair, to be the man, you have to beat the man. And CBA knows if they want to be regarded as the best team in the state, they have to beat Delbarton tonight because they are number one.
A Ric Flair mentioned right out of the gate. Let's take a look at our star players. First, for the number 3 seed, and that's the goaltender, Michael Cernero.
Michael Cernero, just a junior, outstanding young fella. The other night against Bergen Catholic, he had 15 saves between the pipes. He's just outstanding.
And for Delbarton, a young man who's able to put the puck in the net, Harrison Newman.
Harrison Newman, big boy, 5'11", 180 pounds. Had 2 goals the other night against Bishop Eustace. One of those guys that can really fire the puck.
Can CBA beat the man to become the man? We're about to find out. Coming up, it's the Colts and the Green Wave. You're watching New Jersey high school hockey, brought to you by Verizon, Fios1 Sports, the Star Ledger, and NJ.com.
If you've ever stripped a screw or broken off the head of a bolt, you know how frustrating that can be. Well, not anymore. Introducing the Speed Out Damaged Screw and Bolt Remover. With the Speed Out, you can easily remove any stripped screw in 10 seconds or less. You'll never again be slowed down or frustrated by a stripped screw or broken bolt. Phillips heads, flat heads, hex heads, painted overheads. The Speed Out gets them all out in 10 seconds or less. The Speed Out is a must-have for do-it-yourselfers, boat owners, hobbyists, mechanics, carpenters, or anyone else. The Speed Out is quick and easy to use. If you can use a drill, you can use the Speed Out. You simply drill out the damaged area with a patented cutting end. Then you flip the tool around, and the extracting end pulls it right out. It's that simple, it's that easy. Notice that the cutting end makes a perfect cone into the screw. This makes an ideal surface for the extracting end to grab onto. In fact, this patented process works so well, you can even remove 4-inch long stubborn deck screws out of redwood. Even if you break off the entire head of a screw or bolt, you can still extract it right out. No problem. The Speed Out is a must for every toolkit. No more headaches or wasted time. And best yet, the Speed Out is affordable. For a limited time, you can get the entire Speed Out 4-piece kit for just $19.95. Call now, and you'll get 4 different sizes of Speed Out extractors for every situation. Don't wait until the next time you strip a screw or break a bolt. Call right now, because sooner or later, you're gonna need a Speed Out. And to make this offer even better, we're gonna give you free shipping. You heard right. Free shipping for everyone who calls right now. And as an added bonus, we'll also throw in a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, we'll replace it, no problem. Call or log on to the website and get your Speed Out right now. It'll be the best $20 you ever put in your toolbox.
Christian Brothers and Delbarton getting set to go at it for the non-public championship in the state of New Jersey. Teams are lined up on their respective blue lines, being introduced to the crowd here at the Prudential Center. CBA and Delbarton going head-to-head, 2 perennial powers. A look at the starters for CBA up front. Bjorn Caval, Connor Tierney, Christian Winters, a defense pairing of Ryan Bogan and James Stanger. For the Green Wave, Harrison Newman, Kevin Obsuth, and Tyler Cobran are the forwards. Sean Petrie and Andrew Petrillo guarding the goal as defensemen. The goaltender for CBA, we talked about him in the open, Michael Cernero, a 91.4% save percentage, 15 saves in the semifinal win, a 3-2 victory over Bergen Catholic. And his counterpart down the other end, Troy Cobran, almost 96% of shots have been stopped by him, and 15 saves in a win over Bishop Eustace. Let's look at our Verizon Fios1 Sports keys to the game.
Well, as we come into tonight's game, Christian brothers, they have to limit the errors and the penalties because Delbarton's power play is so potent, and they cannot take one shift off. Not one the entire night. They have to work hard from the opening faceoff to the point at the end of the third period. They have to put in a Herculean effort if they want a shot at Delbarton tonight. On the other side of the coin, well, Delbarton has been the favorite so long and for so many years. They have to combat overconfidence. Bruce Chattel will not allow them to be overconfident, but that must creep in their minds at some points because many times they have been regarded as the best team in this state. And they come in waves. That's the green wave. That's the name of their team, and they hit you one after the other after the other.
And there is head coach Ryan Bogan in his 8th season at CBA, leading his team to an appearance in the state championship game. As the green wave gets set to battle, and Coach Bruce Chattel in his 14th season, and you talked about the pedigree and the amount of winning that the Green Wave have done over the years, and it's certainly due in some part, if not large part, to that man behind the bench.
Well, to tell you a little story about Bruce, his father, for almost 25 years, was the head baseball coach at Morristown High School, and Bruce is the head baseball coach as well at Delbarton. So right after this game, his focus immediately goes to pitchers and catchers.
These two teams, as we mentioned, the rubber match. Delbarton winning the first one on the 14th of January, 4-1. CBA, they won on the 31st. All 4 goals coming on the power play.
Again, this is why you play these games. It doesn't matter what you do in a regular season. All the marbles are on the line right now, right here tonight.
And we are underway. Eric Devlin and Mike Jason are our officials. The final hockey game, high school, in the state of New Jersey in 2014-15. Delbarton, they are in the white, being the higher seed, the designated home team, going from right to left on your television screen. CBA in the blue, the visitor, and the lower seed going from left to right.
Well, I just made a baseball reference there, so Michael Cernero almost played it like a center fielder. He kind of got underneath it and then smothered to hold on for the whistle.
Face-off will come to the right of Cernero. Agriginis had won it back. Puck went out in front. This is Delgaizo, and it's stolen away. Almost a chance on the stretch pass, but out of the reach of Connor Tierney, and it'll end up being an icing.
Well, Tierney almost corralled that pass from Caval. He had a step on the Delby defense, but the pass was a little bit wide. He was unable to take possession.
Wrist shot didn't get through. Chris Hayes for CBA. Tried to send it up the left wing boards, unable to do so, so now they try it on the other side, and it ends up back on the stick of Chris Hayes. Hayes pass intended for Tierney, misfires. Back into the CBA zone where they'll control. Hayes out of the reach of Bjorn Caval. Delbarton at center ice. Anthony Farinacci had it for a while. Opening minute plus of play here at the Prudential Center. Final of 3 games, a triple header. We've seen 2 one-goal games that were both very exciting. 2 different games, but both very exciting, as that one will not be an icing.
John, I'm wondering how time of day is going to affect this game tonight. It started about 9:20 after the first 2 games. You figure these kids have been up since about 6:30 this morning. How you adjust your meals, how you adjust your rest time, how is it going to affect the 2 teams on the ice this evening?
Yeah, how do you control the dump of adrenaline that you're surely feeling? There's a dump of a player. That was a big hit. MJ Malillo knocked down James Stanger.
Yeah, that's what you can do when you're 6 foot 190. You can level your opponent, and that's what he did right at center ice.
That was tipped, so no icing. Coburn comes out to play, and he'll stop it for Sean Petrie. That one ended up on goal. Obseth had put that one on.
This is what Delbarton does best, control the play around the net. They are not afraid to make 2 or 3 passes inside the zone.
Derek Contessa for CBA came out in front, chance for a shot. I believe that was saved by Coburn. Chris Hayes with the big shot. Another shot goes wide. Hayes at the point, able to keep it in, and now it'll be carried out by Obseth. Hayes with a nice rub out on the near boards.
Hayes played that perfectly. Just got his body between the player and the boards and squished him into the side.
CBA dumps in and they'll go give chase. Christian Winters. That was poke checked away. Here's Winters.
And did you notice there were 3 Delbarton players on Winters immediately?
Took the words I was going to say. Excellent transition defense as they quickly got back. Delbarton so disciplined and talented. That would have been an offside. Cavall had to wait. Ryan Bogan peels back behind his own net. Christian Winters wanted to punch it out but couldn't, and now he'll be able to carry up with Cavall, his teammate. This is onside, backhand, stopped by Coburn. That was a sneaky play there. Here comes the green wave. Jack Chatwin chops it forward into the attacking zone. Anthony Kusish for Delbarton. Joseph Marsicano plays it for CBA. Kind of a quiet start to this contest.
Yeah, a lot of center ice play here, not much pressure by either side. 1 or 2 opportunities, nothing real serious yet. And there's a souvenir.
Stops the clock with 9:52 to go, period 1.
But here's one chance for CBA as James Timko tries a backhand. Coburn covering the short side, makes the save with the right arm. Ryan Bogan, longtime coach of CBA. They come into this tournament as the 2nd seed, Delbarton the 1st seed. So obviously the people in the seeding committee did it right here.
Petrillo's pass off the stick of Tyler Coburn. CBA looking to break out. Able to punch it along the far wall. And back to neutral ice they go. Offside, Petrillo.
And Andrew Petrillo just a split second too soon. The junior for Delbarton having another outstanding season with 4 goals and 22 points.
Face off outside the blue line of CBA. Agrioginis had rifled that one in. Almost turned over in the neutral zone. CBA comes in 3-on-3. That shot gloved by Coburn. And he'll hold on with 8:54 to go.
Agrioginis and Delgaizo. That line the other night against Bishop Eustace really caused havoc. They were buzzing all around. They had a tremendous game against Bishop Eustace in the semifinal.
Delbarton winning that one by a score of 8-2. There's a shot on goal. Another try. Back-to-back saves by Coburn as he stopped Connor Tierney on the rebound. The Green Wave on the march back up the ice. Nothing materializes, and the puck will be played all the way out.
Good chance for CBA. Troy Coburn had to be quick. 2 very good saves to keep the Colts off the board.
Hayes for the Colts. Tierney. Petrie takes it. Petrie lost it on the way into the zone, and it's played back to Petrillo. Petrillo and Petrie, the defense pair right now. Good defensive play by Hayes as he knocked far down. 2-on-3. Melillo angles wide right, puts one in the slot. Good job by CBA. That one went right. And I think it was James Timko who helped break it up.
Well, good job by Delbarton. They like to crowd in front of the net. They like to put pressure on and crash the net. And that's exactly what they did there, but they couldn't quite tuck it home.
Hayes steps up. Delbarton looking for a change. They'll get 4 fresh bodies on the ice. Play side, delayed. Harrison Newman. That's a hard shot that ricochets off the pads of Coburn, and then a collision ensues.
Yeah, 2 guys. Neither guy was going to back down. The puck was in the middle. They both met head on. Tough play.
CBA controls coming out of the corner. Couple shots. The rebound was stopped. Oh, a lot of net open on that one, but it went high. And on the back of the net, the whistle blows.
Coburn never saw that until it was past him. And because CBA put the puck on the twine, they're going to take it outside. Watch some of this activity around Troy as he makes a couple of saves. This one here, he doesn't see until it's past him. Then he says, uh-oh, where is it? It ends up on the back of the net. And because of that, the faceoff came outside Barton blue line.
Petrillo carries. Shuffles it in. Left corner. Connor Tierney. This one goes to the point. Petrie. Another shot. Cernero with the save on Petrillo.
Cernero tested there, and the junior came up. Big save as he just squared himself to the shot and went down early and smothered it with his body. Watch as the big slap shot comes from the top of the circle on the outside. Good job by Michael Cernero to make the save.
Under 6 minutes to go, first period. That shot made its way to Cernero, but he just made a statue-like save, holding his position. Ryan Bogan. Tierney. And back out. Aggreganis, and it's offside as Delgaizo.
Yeah, Aggreganis a stride ahead of the play, and when Anthony Delgaizo brought the puck over the blue line, he created the offsides. But those 2 guys work so well together. Aggreganis a sophomore, Delgaizo a junior.
Both teams, each roster littered with young players, and Jack Chatwin got that one caught in his skates. He ended up being off.
Yeah, he didn't quite gain the zone, and his teammate was a step ahead of him.
That'll be an icing. So a bit of an uneven start here Delbarton and Christian Brothers, no score, 5:16 to go, first period. We come to you from The Rock. John Hester, Pete Caggiano, and the rest of the Verizon Fios1 sports team. Game 3 of a tripleheader. The first 2 games were thrillers. One lots of offense, the other not so much. But both 1-goal games that came down to the very final seconds. Danny Farr shot that one into traffic. Nate Kahn for Delbarton.
John, this game a little more measured. The players are a little more I don't want to say focused, but they're not taking chances. Their passes, their plays are more calculated. They're making sure that there's no mistakes, because both teams are so potent, one error can cost you a goal.
Knocked down with a high stick. Malillo, who had a big hit earlier, plays it into the zone. Cernero will stop it with the big goal stick and leave it for Hayes. Derek Contessa. Quickly picked up by Petrie. Petrie flips it in on goal, and Cernero will hold it with 4:11 to go, first period.
Puck was a little high. Cernero wasn't quite sure how to handle it. You see him adjusting his clavicle pad there as the puck was up in his chin area and in the upper part of his chest, but he was able to hold on and force a faceoff.
Shot goes wide. Petrillo pitchforks it in. Stanger winds it around. And CBA a chance to get it out. They do. And they will change a couple of bodies and get some fresh legs on. Stretch pass for Obsuth. Does not connect. Swooping in was Cobran. Plays it back to the point, and it's volleyed right back around behind the net. Harrison Newman.
Yeah, you saw the strength of Harrison Newman on that play.
And here's a chance. Saved by Cobran.
Wow, Caval had the breakaway. He was in all alone, but Troy Cobran said, "Nuh-uh, not this time, pal. You're mine."
Caval with a good look from inside the blue line. Now Delbarton comes back, a couple whacks at it. And it stopped. Anthony Farinacci was whacking away.
Farinacci right away had an opportunity the other way, but it was Cernero with the save. Watch this play right here. As he comes in all alone, tries to pick a spot, can't do it. And Caval is denied. Right back the other way, Delbarton on the rush. Farinacci, that's kind of snakes through, but then the puck is bouncing. One whack, 2 whacks at it. But Cernero stacks the pads and makes the save. Pretty even on shots. 8 for Delbarton, 7 for the, 8 for the Colts, 7 for Delbarton.
Connor Tierney just took a shot, and it looked like he was about to celebrate, and Cobran kind of peeked behind him, but Cobran stopped it.
Well, anytime a goaltender looks behind himself, you know he's in trouble. But many times, the puck's sitting right behind you in the crease.
Ryan Bogan banks it off the boards, and Cobran.
The net moved, so they blew the whistle immediately. But Ryan Bogan, I bet you that kid's good in geometry, because you see what he did? He played the puck off the corner knowing it was going to come right out in front. Fakes the shot there. Now watch him. Look where he goes with this. He goes in the corner, and look where it comes out, right there at the edge of the crease. Smart play.
Face-off won by the Green Wave, but it's kept in the zone by CBA. Steven Zawada applying the pressure on the forecheck. Nice collision behind the net. Draws a reaction from the crowd.
Good way to describe it, John. Collision. 2 big bodies coming together.
And this will be an icing. 1:57 to go, first period. 9 shots for CBA, 7 for the Green Wave.
John, it's almost as if both teams are, I don't want to say afraid, but they're measured in everything that they do. They do not want to make a mistake. They're holding back slightly right now.
There is a little bit of apprehension. Strong wrister from the circle.
And you saw Troy Coburn go down early, but smother the short side and use the biggest part of his body, his chest and stomach, to make the save.
That one played off the dasher in the slot. Big shot. Coburn shrugged it away, and then it pops up over his head and behind the goal cage.
A few mental miscues here by Delbarton has given CBA a few chances, but Coburn's been outstanding between the pipes.
Sam Weber for CBA. Can't play it out of the zone, but no harm, no foul. Ryan Bogan. Minute 8 to go, first period. 12 shots for CBA. No goals for either team.
Well, after the first period, I think both teams are going to go back into the locker room and think about what they can change, what they can do, how they can pick up the intensity to make their side just a little bit better.
Face-off won by Delgaizo. With a minute to go in the first period. CBA's gotten the better of the scoring chances here in the first period. Delgaizo moving through the neutral zone, steps past the defender and rips one that goes wide of Cernero.
Wow, what a move. He dipsy-doodled through 2 players and just shot the puck high, as he had a great opportunity there for Delbarton.
Diving punch out by Tierney helped clear the zone. Chance for maybe one more rush for Delbarton as the clock ticks down to 13 seconds remaining in the first period. And with 4 seconds, that should do it. Would have been an icing, but as it stands, a quiet end to a quiet first period. A couple of good opportunities for CBA, but other than that, a very defensive, cautious approach by both teams. 12 shots for CBA, 7 for Delbarton. After 1, we are scoreless.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS? Are you struggling to make ends meet because you owe more in taxes than you can afford to pay?
The IRS is relentless and will collect from you. They can garnish your wages or place a levy on your bank account. You have rights, and you can stop them by calling the tax resolvers.
If you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes, our qualified CPAs, tax negotiators, and support staff know the law and know how to get your situation under control legally and permanently.
Call the number on your screen now, and we will contact the IRS on your behalf. Help you end wage garnishment, stop collection calls, remove tax liens, resolve tax penalties, and reduce the amount you owe if you qualify.
It's a free call and a free consultation, but we can only help if you pick up the phone and dial the number below.
You wouldn't fix your car without going to a mechanic, so why face the IRS without an experienced company that can help you?
If you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes, call now and find out how we can help you resolve your IRS problems.
Call the tax resolvers at 800-506-1960.
Meet Mary. She loves to shop online with her debit card. And so does Bill, an identity thief who stole Mary's identity, took over her bank accounts, and stole her hard-earned money. Unfortunately, millions of Americans just like you learn all it may take is a little misplaced information to wreak havoc on your life. This is identity theft, and no one helps stop it better than LifeLock. If Mary had LifeLock's bank account alerts, she could have been notified in time to help stop the damage. LifeLock has the most comprehensive identity theft protection available, helping guard your social security number, your money, your credit, even the equity in your home. You even get a $1 million service guarantee. That's security no one can beat. Call 1-800-873-9690 and use promo code MyInfo for 60 days of LifeLock identity theft protection and get a document shredder free. Call now, 1-800-873-9690 or go to lifelock.com/myinfo.
Zamboni hard at work during the first intermission. No score between CBA and Delbarton. John Hester, Pete Caggiano, and the rest of the Verizon Fios1 sports team. No goals in the first period. A combined 19 shots. CBA probably with the better of the opportunities.
Well, the period was action-packed. Just no pucks went in the net. We see some very good physical play coming up. Watch this check coming up. Boom, right there as both players go down and hit the ice. But the work continues. Great backhand shot that just missed by Timko. And then again, watch this breakaway. That's Cavalli. Coburn makes the save. Delbarton not to be denied. Great move by Farinacci as he comes in. One whack, two whacks. But Serenova makes the save.
We are scoreless. We'll be back. You're watching New Jersey High School Hockey, brought to you by Verizon Fios1 Sports, the Star Ledger, and NJ.com.
If you love the beautiful warm glow of candles, then you're going to love Glow Candles, the LED color-changing candles with a soothing vanilla scent. Glow Candles are cool to the touch and made with 100% real wax to accent any room. Simply use the remote control to turn on Glow Candles. With the touch of a button, you can change the illumination. Choose any of our 12 exciting colors, the perfect color light for a perfect night. Choose a natural, romantic, flickering flame, or brighten up a room with a steady glow. Go festive for every holiday. Decorate and celebrate with Glow Candles. Ordinary candles are dangerous and melt into a waxy mess, but Glow Candles don't melt, drip, or burn, and the LED bulbs last a lifetime. Create a decorative centerpiece for a candlelit dinner, or wall art for illuminating home decor. You can even light up a bookcase. Set Glow Candles in a fireplace for a cozy night in. They're the perfect accent for your fireplace mantle. Relax with a serene candlelit bubble bath. Glow Candles are great for outside, too. Illuminate the night for a picture-perfect party. Best of all, they never blow out. With the touch of a button, you can change the mood anytime, anywhere. Each Glow Candle has a timer, so they will automatically turn off. Call now and get a set of Glow Candles in small, medium, and large with remote control for only $19.99. But wait, call now and we'll double the offer free. Just pay separate processing and handling. As a bonus, you'll get 9 decorative candle wraps in classic, diamond, and swirl free. Just wrap and seal to instantly give your candles new appeal. Mix and match styles and color settings for different looks. Best of all, they're removable and reusable. You get it all. 6 Glow Candles with multifunction remote controls and 9 candle wraps for just $19.99. Call or click now.
To order your Glow Candles, call 1-800-679-5457 or go online to buyglowcandles.com. That's 1-800-679-5457 or go online to buyglowcandles.com. Order now.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs, just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Delbarton scoreless at the start of the second period. Statistically, let's take a look at how the first period unfolded. See 12 shots for CBA to 7 for Delbarton. A couple hits on each side. Face-offs fairly even. I think you described it pretty well. Very cautious, Nobody wants to make a big mistake here early on.
Yeah, they're measuring every pass, every move they make. They're being very particular about what they do. Ryan Bogan, the head coach, wants to make sure that his team is properly situated. They know they're the underdog coming in. Bruce Chattel, well, he's got the horses, no doubt about it, but he has to get them all moving in the same direction.
Delbarton controls the puck off the face. They are going from left to right on your television screen. And CBA going from right to left in the blue. And that will go for an icing.
Again, uncharacteristic of Delbarton just to fire the puck down like that. There was not even another white shirt in the area.
This Delbarton team, we talked about their championship prowess. They didn't win last year, but prior to that, they had won the last 6 years. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, it is, since 2008.
So 8-13 was all Delbarton offside.
And if they are fortunate enough to win tonight, they will tie Brick with 9 state championships.
Currently tied with Randolph, who just a few hours ago picked up their 8th state championship.
And the only other teams with more than 2 is Montclair 4 and St. Joe's Montvale with 4.
Guyzo behind the net. Ryan Bogan for CBA. Derek Contessa. Lidonici made a move, but then had it taken away. Agriganis deflected, and that one is backhanded in. Andrew Petrillo.
Well, it wasn't the first opportunity. It wasn't even the second. It was the third man coming in the zone that was able to punch it home. It's the junior. Watch this great move here by Araganis. And then Johnny on the spot with the backhand is Andrew Petrillo, the junior defenseman. And Delbarton strikes first.
1-0 Delbarton on top. We'll see if maybe this will loosen the action up a little bit. Sometimes all you need is that first goal and things can really get flying. Stanger. That didn't seem like a particularly dangerous play, too.
Nope, not at first.
Oh, that was a wide open net. That did look dangerous, but unable to convert. Michael Gordon. Gordon plays across ice along the blue line. Quick shot from the bottom of the left circle goes wide.
Coburn making the easy save there as CBA came down the right side looking for the equalizer. But good work by Delby deep inside the CBA zone. They had a few good opportunities. Nice job by the CBA defense to hold off Delbarton. Here we take a look at our goal scorer, Andrew Petrillo.
Off the face-off. There's Petrillo, who scored the goal. Tyler Coburn had to go off his stick. Harrison Newman stepped up, couldn't make the play. And CBA looking to break out. They come out 2-on-3, make it 3-on-3. Wrist shot, saved by Coburn.
Again, easy save for Troy Coburn as he sees the puck all the way into his glove, much like a baseball player would look the ball right into his glove. It's exactly what he does as the shot comes from about 50 feet out. Quick wrist shot, but he's got it all the way. Nobody in front of him. Look at all the room between the shooter and the goaltender. Easy save for Coburn.
Race is on for the puck. Bogan, cross ice. Back to the point. And a wrist shot from the point. Guess who? Andrew Petrillo.
I'm not sure if Michael Cenero didn't see it or if it was redirected by a CBA player in front, but nonetheless would look to be an innocent shot from the point. Stakes Delby to a 2-0 lead. Ryan Bogan unable to clear the zone. Good job by Delbarton to hold it in. Here's a quick wrist shot. It's not a good feeling when the goaltender has to look behind him, and you saw Michael Cenero look behind him as the puck eluded his right arm.
So, the defenseman, back-to-back goals. Anthony Farinacci gets the assist. And Delbarton with a 2-0 advantage. Seemingly come out of nowhere, really.
And when you think about it, Petrillo only had 4 goals coming into tonight. He has 2 tonight. 50% of his season tonight.
Well, we had a game prior where it was the 2 big goals were both their second goals of the season. Coburn very calmly picks that one out of the air.
And you saw Connor Tierney just kind of skid in his face a little bit. Coburn said, "Move away, son, move away. This is my area." Andrew Petrillo was second of the night, 6th of the season, giving Delby the 2-0 lead.
Jack Chatwin for Delbarton. Good check from Derek Contessa. CBA finds himself, after out shooting Delbarton 12-7 in the first period, still out shooting the Green Wave by a margin of 15-10, but down 2-0.
Yeah, well, that time Michael Cenero had to be real quick because that puck was redirected about 15 feet out. He had to adjust quickly and was able to hold on and smother the puck.
CBA makes wholesale changes. Face-off played back to the point. That's Andrew Petrillo bidding for number 3.
I mean, here's a kid who's looking for the natural hat trick all in the first 5 minutes of the second period. Puck comes out to the point. He doesn't waste any time. Look at that quick shot. Michael Cenero does the splits, sticks out the left glove, and makes the save.
Petrillo walks it along the half boards, gets bumped off the play. Drew O'Connor winds it around. Poked away by Zach Brenner. It's a very deep Delbarton team as well. Now they have a 2-0 lead. They can certainly roll out more bodies.
Well, they come at you like a wave, a green wave.
Played in for Petrie. And that'll be an icing. With 10:05 to go in the second period, 2 quick goals by the defenseman Andrew Petrillo to start the second period has given the Green Wave their 2-0 lead.
And it's not as if CBA is playing poorly. It was just 2 great opportunities where they capitalized on their shots.
Shots are 4-3 in favor of Delbarton here in the second period. 2 of their 4 shots have found pay dirt. Attempted centering pass, stolen away.
Look at the good forecheck by Delbarton as they keep CBA pinned deep in their zone.
That seems like a more aggressive approach in this second period than we saw in the first.
They're definitely taking more chances, and with a 2-goal lead, you can do that.
Bogan. Tracked down by Hayes. Kept in. Tyler Coburn. Hayes able to win it back. And then now CBA is able to carry it out, but punched right back in by Petrie. That one was on goal. Greg Malafront played it behind the goal cage of Coburn. CBA not able to mount much in the way of an offensive attack here over the last couple of minutes.
No, Delbarton seems to complete control. D to D passes, and then the big pass 2 zones up to spring the winger.
Remember, CBA had that breakaway in the first period, did not convert. Probably the best chance of the entire period.
For them, it was for sure.
Tierney gives chase. Petrie sends it up the boards. Shot pops high in the air. Tierney. That was a close call. And back out. Change for Delbarton. This is the period of the long change. So the bench is not in the defensive zone in the second period. It is in the first and the third. And oftentimes, if you're not careful, a sloppy change can lead to an opportunity. And a penalty upcoming.
Yeah, it's going to be a trip.
Christian Winters.
That time Winters, the junior, just got the stick caught in there. We'll take a look from this angle. Look at it, right? Yep, right there. Kind of puts it between the legs, twists and pulls a little bit. And now Delbarton, already leading by 2, is going to get a 2-minute power play.
Is that one of the things you look for when you're looking for a tripping penalty, the stick between the legs, or is it not necessarily?
Not necessarily. What you look for is did the person use the stick to take an advantage away from the other team? So it could be a trip, could be a hook. If the only reason why you impeded the other person's progress is by use of the stick, 9 out of 10 times you're going to get a penalty.
So let's see how Delbarton does on their first power play here. Michael Gordon at the point. Jalen Kaplan had his shot knocked away and cleared down.
Gennaro saw that all the way and was able to make the easy save.
Aggressive play by Malafront, and he has to get off the ice. Tierney hops on. A minute 15 to go in the penalty. Comes back to the point. And it is cleared out off the glove of Petrie. Back to chase is Petrillo for Delbarton, pinned up against the boards by Tierney.
Good job by Tierney to keep the puck deep in the Delbarton end and eat up some of this time here with about 45 seconds remaining on the power play.
Good kill thus far. Almost a turnover in the neutral zone. Petrie carries in, then dumps. Farinacci played back around. CBA player hit the ice hard there.
Yeah, and he got up awful slow.
Petrie. Shot was blocked. Going down to get it that time was James Stanger.
Stanger gave up his body to make that save on Del Gaizo's shot. Great play.
Winters is out of the box, and CBA has killed the penalty. Well, sometimes killing that penalty can be a real shot in the arm. We'll see what it does for CBA. Not much as MJ Malillo rings
about being a sharpshooter. Talk about being a sniper. MJ, I don't think he had more than 6 square inches in that upper short side, and he hit it perfectly. Look at him. You see him on the bottom of your screen. He gets the puck, left-handed shot, quick wrist shot. Actually might have hit the short side post and then shot across. Perfect.
Thought maybe CBA would gain some momentum from the penalty kill, but instead, soon after, Delbarton able to cash in. 3-0 Green Wave.
Delbarton goal scored by number 13, MJ Malillo.
And you're not going to see a prettier shot than that one right there.
And there's a goal for CBA. Much needed, just what the doctor ordered. I believe it was Greg Malafront. And it was.
For the senior, it's his 12th of the season. And boy, as you mentioned, did CBA need that one. It started innocently enough. Didn't think anything was going to happen. But all of a sudden, good goal scorers know how to get themselves in a position to score goals. He just cruised down the center. Somehow the puck came to him, and he did not make a mistake as he put it up over Troy Coburn to cut the lead to 2.
That is a huge goal, considering everything that just transpired.
Sure, Delbarton was in complete control before that shot.
Almost felt like it was going to become a blowout, but CBA answers back.
CBA goal scored by number 18, Greg Malafront.
Let's see how Delbarton reacts now after giving up a goal like that.
10-17.
Very uncharacteristic to leave a man unattended, all alone in the slot 15 feet out.
Can CBA build on that momentum? Down 3-1. Joseph Marcicano goes back to get the puck. Plays it ahead from Malafronte. Giving chase is Tierney. He battles along the boards with Andrew Petrillo. Petrillo's got 2 goals himself here in this period. And racing out with it is Delbarton. Chance for a 2-on-1. Farinacci. Shot that one wide.
What a great setup. Araganis to Farinacci, and he just missed.
Caval. Joined by Contessa. Farinacci comes up 2-on-4. Slips a pass between the defensemen. Still fighting with Del Gaizo, and it's popped out with 2:55 to go in the second period.
That was a tremendous opportunity for Delbarton, and they were just a stride behind.
CBA trying to keep the pressure on. The official almost got taken out on the far boards.
Well, that's because he was holding a line like he's supposed to.
Here's a chance out in front. And a goal! Anthony Kusic.
Sloppy play in front of the net, and it cost Delbarton. This is not what you want to do when you're up by 2 in the championship game. Not clearing the puck, leaving it around. That time, Coburn had no opportunity. Again, watch as the activity comes in front. Little tap pass. One shot. Bingo. There it is. Up over the shoulder. And CBA is celebrating.
Well, this game sure did open up.
And momentum swings back and forth. Wow.
CBA very much alive.
Goal scored by number 24, Anthony Kusic, assisted by number 5, Gene DeFazio. At 12:41, Kusic from DeFazio.
Still lots of time remaining in this second period. Boy, just when it looked like CBA was left for dead, they respond with 2 quick goals. And we are back in business as far as an entertaining hockey game goes.
Both goals were a result of sloppy play by Delbarton. That will not exist in the third period, I can guarantee you.
Good poke check by Ryan Bogan.
The other night, Ryan Bogan in the semifinal probably played 30 of the 45 minutes. He's a real workhorse back there.
Chance for a 3-on-2. Excellent job by Petrie, just riding the puck all the way out to the boards.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Giveaway in front.
That would have been huge to close out the period.
Arraganis almost had one there as sloppy play that time by CBA. Left the puck all alone on the edge of the net.
A rising shot. Gets the glass behind Cernero. Popped out in front. CBA controls. Couple of Colts collide.
Yeah.
Giveaway behind the net. And Cernero will hold, so Delbarton will get another chance here with a face-off deep in the Colt zone.
Seems like players are getting a little tired because you see back passes, you see sloppy passes. And that guy right there really earning his keep as he's come up big and has allowed his teammates to get back into the game.
Down to 10 seconds. Turnaround shot. Cernero pushes it to the boards, and that'll do it for period number 2. So very kind of sleepy first period, but the second, nothing like the first.
And it ebbed and flowed where one team looked like they were in total control, and then all of a sudden, here comes CBA storming right back.
19 shots and no goals in the first period. 14 shots and 5 goals in period number 2. You're watching New Jersey High School Hockey, brought to you by Verizon, Fios1 Sports, the Star Ledger, and NJ.com.
Addiction. There was a day when the word addiction was just another word. If you're battling addiction, it's not easy to ask for help. It's hard to admit you really need it. End Addiction would like to help you. End Addiction can help you get immediate admission into a recovery center near you. Call End Addiction.
1-800-418-9561.
Many insurance plans will pay up to $30,000 for the cost of getting you help with no money out of pocket. It's not easy to talk about your addictions or those of someone you care about. It's hard for you to experience, and it's hard for them to watch. The first step to ending addiction starts with one free, private, and no obligation call. Addiction. There can be a day when the word is just another word again. Your life is not over. There are things you still need to do. The first thing is to call End Addiction.
1-800-418-9561. 1-800-418-9561.
Fios1 Sports on Fios1 News, covering the teams that are closest to home. Football.
A big strike and a long pass and catch for a touchdown.
Basketball. Lacrosse.
Westfield upsetting the defending TOC champs.
Soccer.
He found it and buried it.
Volleyball.
The opportunity. He has it.
And wrestling. Fios1 Sports. Only on channels 501 and 1. Only on Verizon Fios TV.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
Second intermission at the Rock. Delbarton leading Christian Brothers by a score of 3-2. You see some of the fans in attendance waiting for play to start in the third period. No goals first period, but we had 5 and lots of fun in the second.
This is just a great individual effort. On the backhand, it's Andrew Petrillo, the junior, scoring the goal. And boy, is he happy. But he wasn't done there. He kept going. He picks off this errant pass back from the point. Quick shot, his second of the evening, his 6th of the season. Delbarton kept coming. This time it's Melillo picking the upper corner, and Delbarton was taken to a big 3-0 lead. But don't count out CBA, because they kept hustling. Malafonte scores from right in the slot. He beats Troy Coburn, and they didn't give up there. They kept coming. That time it's Kucinich popping home their second goal, cutting the deficit to just 1.
Scoring summary, as you mentioned, Petrillo with those 2 goals, only 1 minute and 46 seconds apart to make it 2-0. Then a power play. CBA did a great job killing it, and right after we thought they might get some momentum from the kill, Melillo rings the bell to make it 3-0. Of course, then Malafronte with the goal to make it 3-1, and all of a sudden, well, hey, maybe they're going to be competitive in the game, and then the second goal makes it 3-2 by Kucinich, and that's where we are right now. Delbarton leads Christian Brothers 3-2. You're watching New Jersey High School Hockey, brought to you by Verizon, Fios1 Sports, the Star Ledger, and NJ.com.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on a pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-691-9578 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-691-9578. Call now.
Teams have returned to the ice for the start of the third period. Delbarton leading by a score of 3-2. Before we drop the puck and get things going, we revisit the Verizon Fios1 Sports keys to the game.
Well, for Christian Brothers, they're doing exactly what they wanted to do. They've only taken 1 penalty and have pretty much played errorless hockey. But the big part is they're working hard. They're not taking any shifts off. They're really coming on strong, especially in the second half of that second period. I don't think Delbarton's overconfident anymore. They know they're in for the game of their life, and they're going to have to roll the 3 lines, one after the other, to try to maintain this lead and really put CBA away.
As we mentioned, the second time these teams met, CBA won at home 4-3. All 4 goals coming on the power play. Delbarton has not been in the box yet. And there is goaltender Michael Cernero. His team down by 1. His goal, keep them there so they can come back and tie it or maybe do better. Got a fresh sheet of ice to start this third period, maybe the final period of this triple header. 2 state champions crowned thus far, 1 more to go.
Quick shot by Delbarton. Michael Cernero had to be fast right off the opening drop.
Played to the neutral zone. Dean DeFazio for CBA. Goes behind the net. Now at the side of the cage, backhand. Boy, that looked like it had eyes.
From this angle here, John, I thought it did go in, but somehow Coburn kept it out.
I'm with you. I thought it went in for a second, but it was played away safely. Coburn doing a good job maintaining the lead. CBA right out of the gate with a great opportunity. Change upcoming for CBA. Delgaizo. Puck goes down into the left corner. They dig away at it. Puck comes to the side of the net, and CBA will have a chance to skate this one out. Tierney moves around Petrillo, regains control, back pass, out in front. That thing hopped up. Kusic still in hot pursuit. Tierney plays it with one hand, back to the point.
Again, good pressure here by CBA early in the third period.
First 2 minutes have definitely belonged to CBA. And that icing will be waved off.
Well, that's because Petrillo initially went after and then pulled his stick back.
Two and a half gone by, third period, 1 goal game. Delbarton scored the first 3, all coming in the second period, and then the next 2 also in the second period from CBA. It looked like for a second that it might turn into a laugher, but that is not the case. Shot by Timko. Is kicked away. Zawada, his shot was deflected.
Nice pressure here by CBA, putting pucks towards the net anyway.
Right, not on net, but definitely towards the net, and some territorial advantage. And CBA will make minor changes and a full change for Delbarton.
CBA seems to be hanging a player right up at the Delbarton blue line.
That one trickled in on net. Dean DeFazio for CBA, and
the net came off, and that's why we have the whistle. CBA trying to get the equalizer here. James Timko letting the shot go. Notice Coburn just sticks out the right leg, uses the skate. Wow, 20-7 in favor of Delbarton. That's control.
That could come back to haunt CBA. Backhanded into the Colt zone. Joseph Marcicano was rubbed out on the play. That one sent toward net but didn't get through. And here's a stretch pass connecting with its target, Malafronte.
But look how quickly Delbarton recovered from that. They gave up the long pass, but right away, not one, 2 defensemen and a forward came back to help out.
And they also doing a good job of keeping things to the outside of the net, everything near the boards. That one came out in front, and a jam job is stymied by Coburn.
Wow, what a save by Troy Coburn. As Malafronte was right on the doorstep. This puck's going to come from behind the net. Look at it right there. Quick shot. He not only sticks out the left pad, but also the left glove. Notice Malafronte look up in the air to say, oh, God, how could that not go in?
That exasperated look that you've seen on many a hockey player. Either can't figure out how it didn't go in or wishing he had a better crack at it. But either way, a good opportunity goes by the wayside for CBA. Delbarton drifting their 2 defensemen back.
A little more center ice play here in the third period is, again, much like in the first period, each team is measuring their passes and their skating.
Nice move along the blue line. That wrister never made it through. Winters had a good look, but lots of traffic in front, and it was blocked and comes out of the zone, so it'll be played back to Chris Hayes. Aggressive forecheck by Caval. Caval for CBA. Kusic. Agriganis, and he will just dump and go for a change. MJ Malillo, one of the goal scorers for Delbarton. Actually, only 2 goal scorers. Petrillo and Malillo. Petrillo the first 2, Malillo the third. Here comes Malillo. He's got an angle, backhand. Knocked away by Cenero.
Cenero played that beautifully. He didn't go for the fake. He stayed close to the short side post and made the save.
Penalty upcoming. Puck still alive. Pretty move to draw the penalty out in front. Nobody was home. 8:25 to go. Extra skater on the ice. Goaltender is on the bench. Oh, wide open on the doorstep, but he couldn't get control of the puck that time. Was Malafronte. He's got it. And now it'll be a power play for CBA, their first of the game. Boy, they had a couple of glorious opportunities.
Well, Delbarton's going to sit 2 minutes for the hold as it's Andrew Petrillo. Let's take a look at some of this action earlier. That's Malillo with the backhand shot that was saved by Cenero. And then watch this activity. This is with the extra man as CBA pulled their goaltender. Oh, he just couldn't find the handle as he was all alone on the far side and just couldn't quite control the puck.
Petrillo goes off for holding, 2 minutes. And quickly, Delgaizo with a shot shorthanded that's blockered away by Cenero. Now remember, the last time these two teams met, 4 power play goals for CBA. Back to the point. Tierney. Cross ice for Bogan. Delbarton's defense sagging close to the net.
Yeah, they're giving CBA a lot of room at the blue line.
Bogan. That was an attempt at center, and it is swiped out of the zone by Delgaizo.
Wholesale change for both teams.
A minute to go in the power play for CBA, their first of the game. Looking for the equalizer here. Played back to the point. Tierney. Bogan, left-handed shooting position.
Now that puck's on the outside of the net. You heard the crowd yell. They thought it was in, but that puck was on the outside of the net. But that was a great setup by CBA. Watch the give and go into the slot. Quick, hard shot by Contessa. And you see the puck right there on the left-hand side of your screen as it was lodged in the netting.
Still 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Bogan. Tierney. Now we have one player at the point. Here's Tierney.
Watch Bogan sneaking in.
He has been creeping in along the right circle. Bogan. Back to Tierney, looking for some room. Down to 8 seconds left on the power play. Tierney, they better get a shot off soon. Bogan, tough angle, tries to send one in front. Backhanded pass attempt. Didn't find its target. And the power play is over.
Nice control by CBA, but they work efficiently. They didn't get any shots off. They had the puck. They kept it around the outside. Delbarton did a nice job saying, okay, guys, you want to play with it like that? Go ahead. but CBA didn't take any shots. They didn't, and a few times they had the opportunity from the high slot.
5:40 to go, third period. No score after one, 5 goals in the second, and no goals here in the third. Kevin Upsuth. Good recovery defensively by CBA.
Cenero lost his stick.
And there you go with defenseman. Just handed him a stick.
Exactly.
And that's somebody tried to shoot his stick over to him, and now an icing. He'll be able to pick his stick up.
Well, you can slide it. You cannot throw a stick. You cannot get a stick thrown from the bench, but if it's on the ice, you can slide it to a teammate as long as it does not come in contact with another player or interfere with play in any way. Here's Coach Ryan Bogan trying to cheer his troops on, knowing that with just under 5 minutes to go, they need to get some shots.
Each team with 19 shots on goal. Just one more has gone in for Green Wave. You see, there it is, 19 apiece. Good defensive play that time by Zawada. That had potential. There's a Delbarton player in the slot, unchecked.
Look at the fierce work by CBA. Delbarton had control of the puck inside the zone, and to maintain the control, they were forced outside the zone.
CBA into the attacking zone. James Timko. But it comes right back out as we near 4 minutes to play in period number 3. CBA is going to have to start taking chances fairly soon. Icing. No icing.
They waved it off. I'm not sure why, but they did.
Chipped in. And Delbarton can be quite content. Send one forechecker in, the dump, and let CBA have to work their way out of their own zone.
That's exactly what they're doing.
High slot shot went wide. Collision near the red line. Chance for CBA. Good defensive play. Sean Petrie, nice stick work.
He did. He just lifted the stick of the CBA player, not allowing him to corral the pass.
Shot on goal, and a backhand on the rebound. They tie it up at 3.
Well, that's what happens when you go to the net, when you go to the hole. What seemed to be an innocent, easy shot. The save was made by Coburn, but he could not control the rebound. It popped out right in front, and CBA is able to tie this game. Watch this shot. Easy save, but coming right at it, Contessa, the sophomore, scoring his 17th of the season. There you see from ice level, the puck's in the back of the net. A dejected Troy Coburn reaches back behind him to scoop it out. But nonetheless, with less than 3 minutes remaining, we are tied.
Late goal ties it up, and now we're in that next goal mode. CBA on the attack again. Backhand goes wide. Every game this evening has been close. 2 one-goal games, and now we have ourselves a tie game with 2 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. To the point, Rister. Jalen Kaplan. Kaplan again. Doorstep.
Wow, that was just beyond the stick of Delgaizo. Otherwise, he would have had an open net on the far side.
CBA with a chance to turn this around, and they needed a change. If you're wondering why they peeled off and approached that puck the way they did, that's the very reason. And an icing with 1:49 to go.
Michael Cenero, the junior, has kept his team in this game. And Derek Contessa, popping home the rebound, has tied it for CBA late here in the third period.
Kevin Obseth. Ridden off the play by Chris Hayes. Tough angle shot. Puck is in the slot, bouncing around. CBA turns it around. 90 seconds to go. Malafronte. Gloved by Cobrin.
Every shot's an adventure now. Goaltenders a little bit nervous. We're pretty much in one-goal territory. The first two games tonight were each decided by one goal. Looks like this game is going to be the same.
Minute 25 remaining. Each team has a timeout remaining. That one took a funny bounce off the corner.
Yeah, it did. It hit right where the boards met.
And it's played back where Petrillo will have to go back and retreat. So less than a minute to go. 3-3 game. Would have been an offside.
Yes, that's why Delbarton couldn't play it.
Down to 31 seconds. Malafronte, and in front it went with 26.7.
We are just that much away from overtime. As both teams, they have to suck it up now. Leave nothing behind, because we are pretty much in sudden death at this point. The next goal will win this game.
If they happen to go to overtime, they'll play 15 minutes, sudden death, and after the 15 minutes, if nobody has scored, they'll be co-champions.
Which is exactly what happened last time when they played against Morristown Beard. And in that game, too, they were down by 3 and came back.
And we were here last year for all the action. So CBA, the comeback kids. And that will do it. We go to overtime. Everybody will catch their breath. They'll cut the ice, I believe, and we'll be back, tied at 3.
Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Could your house go into foreclosure? Do you feel like you have nowhere to turn? Well, we may be able to help. A toll-free hotline has been established, and the call is free. If you're behind on your mortgage payments, it's critical that you call now. Don't go it alone. Laws are in place specifically to help homeowners that are behind on their mortgage and may be facing foreclosure. With one simple phone call, you may be able to stop the foreclosure process, lower your monthly payment, and save your home. If you call within the next 15 minutes, you will receive a free consultation. You've worked hard to afford your home. Let us help you find a solution that is right for you. The time to call is now. Remember, if you're behind in your mortgage payments or your house is about to go into foreclosure, you need to call now. With one simple phone call, you may be able to stop the foreclosure process or lower your monthly payment. Don't wait. Call now.
It's harder whenever there's a bigger group. much good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
The Zamboni driver working overtime is as everyone else, including the Verizon Fios1 sports team. Third intermission, CBA and Delbarton tied at 3. It was 3-2 entering the third, and CBA spent a good deal of time trying to get the equalizer.
Well, this was the first good opportunity by Delbarton as MJ Malillo was denied. But from there on in, it was all CBAs. They kept peppering Coburn with shot after shot. A lot of activity in front, and that kid stood tall between the pipes. But then it happened. Here it comes. Save is made, but Contessa pops one home. You're going to see it's innocently enough. There's the save. Unfortunately, Coburn does not do a good job controlling the rebound, and Contessa comes in and pops home the tying goal towards the end of the third period, and that's why we're sitting here waiting for overtime to start.
Yeah, and you see Contessa, his 16th goal of the season. Caval and Malafronte with the assists. So we go to sudden victory. The next goal ends the game and gives a state championship to one of these two teams. If nobody scores after 15 minutes, we've got co-champions for the second year in a row. Overtime upcoming. We're tied at 3.
You want to perpetrate a kidnapping?
Guys, the team's back together.
Oh, morons!
I'm not hearing this. Is he being nice to me?
You're standoffish so hard.
You assaulted me. Mercilessly.
We got a fight clubber.
Hi, boys.
What do you want?
I think you know what I want, Dale.
Why me?
That's a fair question. Everybody's wondering.
I am.
Don't play the waiting game with your movies and get titles like this 6 weeks before Netflix.
This message is for all Americans that owe $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS.
Call the number on your screen now and we will contact the IRS on your behalf, help you end wage garnishments, stop collection calls, remove tax liens, get rid of IRS and state tax penalties, and reduce the amount you owe if you qualify.
Let us take the stress of back taxes and the IRS off your shoulders so you can spend time on the important things in your life, like your family or your business. If you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes, call now and find out how we can help you.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt. And to follow the swimming rules.
You're always looking out for me and trying to keep me safe.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
Here in the garage.
Closet. Shoebox. Under the bed.
Where anyone can get to it. How safe is that?
How safe is that?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Start of overtime, just a few moments away, tied at 3. CBA and Delbarton, the home of the New Jersey Devils, 3-time Stanley Cup champions, and a third championship to be handed out this evening, and we're going to need extra time in order to do it. Of course, this is a CBA team that came back from a 3-goal deficit last year, but nothing was decided in overtime, so they were co-champions, and they could be faced with that same prospect this year. Of course, they wouldn't care as long as they win the championship.
Yeah, and if you look before that, it's copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Delbarton, 6 straight years, and they're looking to make it 7 out of 8.
It'll be a familiar face regardless. Either CBA repeats or Delbarton back in the saddle. 1 15-minute sudden victory period. A goal ends it. If they're tied after overtime, we will have co-champions as we did last year.
And I don't think either team would want that. I think they'd rather have it decided on the ice.
Yeah, there is the green wave. Coach Chattel talking to his team, knowing that now any bounce of the puck, any slip on the ice, any shot could end it or win it, depending on where you're standing and what your perspective is.
I was talking to J.C. Hagney of the Star Ledger earlier tonight, and he said, I expect 3 tremendous games, and just want to give a shout out to him to thank him for all the hard work he does and all the information he provides for us.
To the point. That shot blocked in front. That was Petrillo. Oh, the stretch pass almost connected. And a quick stoppage.
Well, obviously, CBA's not playing it close to the vest. They tried the home run pass. It almost worked.
Dean DeFazio steps off the ice. Face off. Won by Delbarton. Petrillo winds it around. Kevin Obseth. Attempted center. Fanned on the centering pass. And CBA heading up ice. To the point. Shot went wide.
Not by much.
Interesting to note that the teams do not switch sides from the third period to the overtime, which is unusual. Would make things a little bit more exciting in that you'd have the long change in the even period.
And there's been some talk about hopefully the NJSIA would allow a second overtime, maybe even 4-on-4, so you don't have the co-champions. Nobody wants to do a championship game with a shootout ending.
No. See back Reganis. Whoa, that was a high rising shot. That Farinacci.
That didn't miss the upper 90 by much, only a couple of inches. Quick shot by Delbarton.
Back to the point. Kaplan. Agreganis back to Kaplan. Deflected. And CBA comes out of the pack. They'll look to change. Now comes Delbarton. Two minutes and 20 seconds gone by in the overtime.
Both teams trying real hard here.
Good defensive play by Petrillo, and he comes out 2-on-2. Petrillo already has 2 goals. His pass taken away by Stanger.
Petrillo, not a particularly big player, only about 5'8", but does a good job motoring around the outside.
Shot was blocked. Danny Farr. Knuckleball was well high of the goal.
John, here's where you're going to see players drop down to block shots. They're going to give it its all. They know there's only another 11 minutes to go in their high school career. Leave nothing to chance.
And icing is the call. So they attempted that home run pass again, but that's the price you pay if you misfire.
Yeah, that's what it happens. And I believe they're going to call offsides and not icing.
Gotcha.
Or are they changing their mind?
Yeah, that's exactly what the Delbarton bench is saying.
Now, they're still calling it offsides, but they're putting the face-off from where the pass came from.
Bruce Chattel was wondering what that was.
Yep.
Here comes a chance. Deflected in! CBA wins it! Dean DeFazio!
The freshman. Wow!
Back-to-back championships for CBA. We think Dean DeFazio deflected it in. You said the freshman. He wasn't even supposed to dress today.
No, he wasn't. Only because of a certain circumstance that he has a uniform on tonight. But Troy Coburn made the save. But much like the goal earlier tonight by Contessa, when you go to the net, when you go to the hole, when you go to the hoop, good things happen. And Dean DeFazio, the freshman, just kept going towards the net. There's a wrist shot save. I think it might have hit his body. I don't even know if it hit his stick. He turns around and makes sure that it's going to count. He sees the official pointing with his arm. Boy, is he happy.
And the swivel of the stick up the ice.
It looked like a sword.
Well, how about that for the freshman? Banked in as he gets the championship hat. And CBA, no co-championship this year. They win it outright by a score of 4-3. Teams exchanging or lining up for the handshake, one of the great traditions in all of sport. A hard-fought game. Delbarton, having won 6 in a row, bumped out last year, and Christian Brothers back-to-back champions. And is there anything like overtime hockey?
Not at all, but last year they had to share it. This year it's all theirs.
Bruce Chattel.
They're giving it to Hayes. Let's see if we can tell. Here comes the shot from the point. Maybe it hit the Delby defenseman.
Jalen Kaplan may have knocked it in.
It might have been Kaplan off his body, but either way, it's going to count.
So Chris Hayes will be credited with the goal, and for Chris, the junior, it's a winner nonetheless. And guess goal number 2 on the season. We'll talk about it in depth when we come back. Christian Brothers, champions again.
There's a reason why McGuire is one of the largest Fios GMC dealerships in New Jersey.
We value your business as much as you value your time.
You'll find New Jersey's best deals right here at McGuire Buick GMC.
Lease a new Buick Encore for this low price.
Or get a great lease on a brand new GMC Acadia. For New Jersey's best deals, come see us right here at McGuire on Route 46 East in Little Falls.
Just 2 miles east of the Willowbrook Mall and minutes off the Garden State Parkway.
Attention homeowners, taking a bath in your high-wall tub is an accident waiting to happen. But now, you can turn your existing tub or shower into a safe, easy entry tub in just 1 day. With no tub walls to climb over, just open the door and walk right in. And for a limited time, save $1,500. And be one of the first 100 callers to get a free gift with purchase.
Call 1-800-704-5377. That's 1-800-704-5377.
It's harder whenever there's a bigger group. Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked thrown up against the wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
Jubilation for the Christian Brothers Academy hockey players. They defeat Delbarton in thrilling fashion by a score of 4-3, an overtime goal, something every hockey player dreams of, a championship-winning overtime goal to clinch the title. And that honor belongs to Chris Hayes, who's down on the ice with our Pete.
I'm here with Chris Hayes, who scored the game winner in overtime to give CBA the championship. Chris, take us through that final goal.
Well, I know that there's a battle in the corner and the puck spurted out. I had an opportunity like that earlier in the game that I didn't capitalize on. And I just got it off my stick quick. And, you know, number 5, Dean DeFazio, I'm not sure if it hit him or not, but he should still get some credit. He got in front of the goalie, screened him. And, you know, it was just a great end to the game. We all worked really hard. We came back when we were down against this team. You know, we had a hard loss to them earlier in the season. And really just like, as a team, I thought we played great.
Well, as a junior, this is your first championship. How does it feel?
You know, it feels really great. Our goal the whole season has been to win the state championship, so like all that hard work we put in finally paying off. It feels great.
You turned it around in the third period because you really came and took it to Delbarton.
Yes, we did. We knew we had to get pucks behind their D. They've been doing it to us all game, and when we got into their zone, you know, we knew we could move the puck well against them, and we capitalized on our opportunities, and we just knew we were going to come back, and we knew we were going to get the win.
Well, congratulations. Hopefully you'll be back here again next year.
So too. Thank you.
Back to you, John.
Thank you, Pete, and thank you to Chris Hayes. And he even said it's quite possible that it might have gone off of Dean DeFazio. And, well, we may never know, but all that really matters is that Christian Brothers Academy has won the title in absolutely thrilling fashion. And let's not forget, they were down 3-0. And they fought their way back, scored 2 in the second, and then the equalizer in the third, and the magical goal. 3 great games tonight, all 1-goal games, 3 titles handed out, and great fun for us to be here with the Verizon Fios1 Sports Team. So, for Pete Caggiano and Frank Pasquaggio, I'm John Hessa saying thank you so much for watching. CBA, they are champions. You've been watching New Jersey High School Hockey, brought to you by Verizon, Fios1 Sports, the Star Ledger, and NJ.com.
This has been a special presentation